gentlemen, please be upstanding for His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince of Big Brother, George Lamb the First.
Welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. It's 5:59. It's day 63, and it's a right royal special today. The show is dedicated to two queens, Rodrigo and Charlie. It's not like that. In last night's show, Rodrigo wrote a letter to Her Majesty, and in this week's shopping task, Charlie is playing her as the Queen of Hearts. All right, now added to that, we've got the Prince of Pundits and Royal Muse, John McCruick. Hello, sir. How are we?
Peasant!
Sorry.
Your case, curtsy! Go on, give us the curtsy!
Sorry, Your Honour, or Your Majesty, or whatever it is. Also, we've got the lady who reigns over cyberspace. Jo Coffey's here, everybody. And that's not all. William Hanson, the etiquette expert, will give Rodrigo some tips on addressing Elizabeth II, which, alas, he's never going to hear, is he?
Unless he's got 4OD.
Ah, yes, he might have 4OD. Right, before all of that, though, it kicked off again last night. Hang on to your hats or your crowns. It's BBLB News 25. If we do... After the break, it's etiquette expert William Hanson, a man with the most elegant and impeccable manners, and a man who calls his wife Booby. It's John McCruick.
Hey!
You are so disgusting, John. You are disgusting.
We'll hear back from her. We'll let you know all about it. However, if hell does actually freeze over and Rodrigo gets invited for tea, he should know how to behave. Here to tell all is etiquette expert William Hanson, everybody. Let's start with the letter, sir.
Yep.
Was it well written?
It was very well written. I was so impressed. A lot of people in this country wouldn't know how to write a letter full stop, yet alone a letter to Her Majesty. So, yes, full points to Rodrigo there.
He did it wonderfully. King McCruick, have you actually met the Queen?
Yes, just vaguely, but the great thing is her horses. She loves racing, racehorses. She knows so much about the breeding, about the form. You would not like to be the Queen's bookmaker.
Really?
No,
right,
no,
okay.
She really loves her racing.
How should, if Rodrigo does meet her, how should he greet her?
Right, OK, because he's a man, he is a Brazilian citizen, so he doesn't have to, but I think he would, because he considers himself British, so just a bow from the neck, nothing from the hips like you would do. Yeah, exactly. If he was a woman, he'd do a curtsy, nothing too low and flamboyant.
No,
that's a bit theatrical, just a short, understated one.
Did you curtsy?
Well, I see you sort of nodded, but she was grateful to meet me. That was her privilege.
Of course she was, of course she was. Is she going to be excited to meet Rodrigo, do you think?
I'm sure she'll be ecstatic, although she may not show it. Interestingly enough, in Queen Elizabeth I's time, she actually had a physician, in modern days we call it a doctor, who was also called Rodrigo Lopez. However...
I don't believe it!
However, 2 years later, he was charged for treason and hung, drawn and quartered, so Rodrigo might have to be careful.
Not so good. Now, imagine we go round there, and she's got a bucket of chicken, right? Because I know she loves a bucket of chicken.
Yeah. Oh, that's smashing.
Very good.
Oh, that's smashing.
What are we doing while she's eating? Are we keeping an eye on her? Because I'm sure she's got to tuck in first and stuff,
yes,
right?
when you're having a meal with the Queen, you should only start when she has started. So don't touch your food until she's started. Similarly, when she stops eating, you should stop. However, there is a rumour...
What if you're still hungry?
Well, there is a rumour, and the Queen is aware of this, and she's quite a quick eater. Yeah. So apparently she has a salad as a prop on the side, so if people are still eating and she's
finished...
plastic
salad?
Well, not a plastic one.
How wicked is that? Poking it around. Go on, finish your tea, mate. Go on.
So she can then eat the salad and...
Give him a big round of applause. We've got to go now, fella. How wonderful is that? Taking all my guests today. Don't forget to watch the main show at 9 o'clock tonight. We're back here from 6. Take care.